Could this be the moment we've all been waiting for, Lions faithful? Could it truly be that after the surprise retirement of our beloved All-Pro center Frank Ragnow, Detroit has already zeroed in on a replacement ready to step into the huddle? Well, buckle up, because Lions News Fan Report is about to take you on a wild ride through every twist and turn of this blockbuster offseason move. Welcome back to Lions News Fan Report, where every roar from Motown is amplified just for you. If you're hyped to get every insider detail, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe right now to Lions News Fan Report so you won't miss a single play of this story. So, here's what's stirring at the Ford Field practice facility. After Ragnow's shock announcement on Monday, his farewell post on social media announcing retirement after 7 seasons of anchoring our offensive front, Detroit wasted no time. According to reports Wednesday, the Lions are signing veteran, offensive lineman Tristan Colon to a 1-year deal. Now, let that sink in for a second. Frank Ragnow wasn't just any center, he was a 4-time Pro Bowler, a second-team All-Pro stalwart, and a founding pillar of our run game's domination for the past several seasons. So, when he stepped away at just 29 years old, questions exploded. Who could possibly fill those massive cleats? Could a 1-year deal even begin to bridge that leadership and talent gap? Enter Tristan Colon, formerly known as Colon Castillo, a.k.a. 27-year-old journeyman who's quietly carved out a name for himself over the past 5 years. He went undrafted in 2020, joined the Ravens as a free agent, and eventually landed with the Arizona Cardinals, where he started 7 games at right guard last season, his career high. In total, Colon has 15 career starts across 51 games played, and he's proven his versatility by lining up at both guard and center positions. Last year in Arizona, he logged 322 snaps, grading out at a solid 69.2 as a pass protector, despite a middling 55.5 run-blocking mark. These numbers don't scream franchise savior, but they do signal a player who knows the trenches, understands the grind, and can roll up his sleeves when needed. But here's where the speculation ramps up. Could Colon be more than just a patch job? Some insiders whisper that his experience in Baltimore's and Arizona's offense might bring fresh scheming ideas to our blocking schemes. Is it possible that his adaptability could unlock new wrinkles we haven't even dreamed of? Others caution that a 1-year deal is exactly that. Short-term insurance until our younger prospects and mid-round draft picks are ready to step up. Could this mean the Lions are simply buying time to see if a developmental center like Graham, Glasgow, or a rookie can blossom into the next franchise cornerstone? Only time will tell. Let's rewind to the locker room reaction. When Ragnow made his farewell post on Instagram on June 2nd, players gathered around, sharing hugs and reflecting on the 7 seasons of dominance he provided. Teammates noted it. Was a bittersweet moment. Losing a locker room leader and a Pro Bowl anchor is never easy. Yet, mere days later, news broke that Colon was en route to Detroit during Week 2 of OTAs. Such a swift pivot raises more questions than answers. Was this move already in the works behind closed doors? Did the front office have a contingency plan waiting in the wings? Or was this a reactive scramble once Ragnow put pen to paper? Consider this. Colon's PFF grade tells us he's a reliable pass blocker, but his run blocking leaves room for improvement. Could the Lions be looking at a rotation approach, pairing Colon with versatile linemen like Halapoulivaati Vaitai and rookie, second-year cutter yet to be drafted? Fans are buzzing. Some think Detroit might shift Graham Glasgow to center and stagger Colon primarily at right guard, shoring up both its interior and edge protection for Jared Goff. Could this be the start of an entirely new O-line identity? In Motown, they ask. Is it possible that by blending rookies, veterans, and veteran-seasoned safeguards like Colon, we'll finally reach that elusive playoff breakthrough? Don't get me wrong. Nothing one veteran can do will replace the heart and soul Frank Ragnow poured into this franchise for years. But speculation swirls. Does Colon have the leadership qualities to rally this locker room? could the mere presence of a seasoned pro keep our young studs learning and growing? Some insiders believe this gamble pays off if Colon can maintain health and consistency through training camp. Others warn that if Colon falters, the Lions might be left scrambling for a third or fourth string center by week 1. As we wrap up this first chapter, think about the broader implications. Detroit's offensive front was once the envy of the league, paving the way for 2 straight NFC North titles and the electric ground game that made professionals like Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery thrive. Losing Ragnow was akin to pulling the keystone from a Roman arch. Everything can still stand, but only if the supporting blocks lock perfectly into place. So, Lions fans, what do you make of Tristan Colon's arrival? Could he step up and anchor our line from day 1? Or will this be a year of growing pains as we search for our next permanent fixture? I want to hear your thoughts. Do you trust this one-year deal to carry us, or do you believe we'll see more moves before week 1? Drop your comments below and stay tuned, because part 2 is coming next, where we'll dive even deeper into the potential game-by-game impact and how this domino might shift our entire season outlook. If you're as hyped as I am for Lions News Fan Report, hit that like button, subscribe to Lions News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat from Detroit. Now, let's pick up where we left off. Tristan Colon has landed in Motown, and the speculation is shifting into high gear. Could this one-year signing truly shore up our interior, or will we see growing pains that echo throughout the season? As OTAs transition into training camp, all eyes will be on Colon's performance in padded practices. Will he mesh immediately with the likes of Taylor Decker and Taylor Lewin on either side of him? Early reports suggest Colon is comfortable snapping the ball and sliding into pass sets, but the true test arrives in pads when he faces off against Aiden Hutchinson and Jerry Jacobs. Could we witness a rekindling of that ferocious edge rush blocking synergy we once saw when Ragnow and Hutchinson routinely dominated the line of scrimmage? For Detroit's ground game, Colon's run blocking remains under scrutiny. Remember, last season he graded out at a modest 55.5 as a run blocker. Will that ability improve when toggling between guard and center? Fans are wondering if Michigan State product Taylor Upshaw might cede snaps to Colon in short yardage packages to maximize push. If Colon can deliver even league-average run blocks, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery could break more tackles inside, opening up play-action chances for Jared Goff. Picture this scenario. In Week 1 against Minnesota, a gutsy third and short call results in a power run up the middle. Colon seals his defender, Gibbs bursts through, and the momentum swings in Detroit's favor. Is it possible that such a moment could set the tone for an AFC North-esque ground-and-pound identity? Yet the risk of a slow start can't be ignored. If Colon struggles early, perhaps allowing a pressure or failing to climb to the second level, we might see Detroit fall behind against a stout Vikings front. Could Coach Campbell shift Graham Glasgow back to center mid-game, relegating Colon to backup duties until he finds his footing? Some insiders believe Detroit's brass has already earmarked depth pieces like Nick Allegretti and Tomasi Lolile as insurance if Colon falters. And the possibility of an in-season adjustment looms large. If Colon peaks too late, the Lions could be forced into a hasty mid-season pivot, chasing that elusive balance in the trenches. Ultimately, this chapter hinges on one question. Can Tristan Colon not only replace Frank Ragnow's snaps, but also fill the intangible gap left by his retirement? If Colon roars out of the gate, Detroit's offense could hum like never before, giving Goff time to find his receivers and opening lanes for our backs. But if he stumbles, the domino effect could reverberate across every facet of the offense, forcing Campbell to adapt game plans around his limitations. So, what do you think, Lions Kingdom? Will Colon rise to the occasion and anchor this line? Or is Detroit poised for another reshuffle before mid-season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to read your insights. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to hit that like button, Subscribe to Lions News Fan Report, and share this video with every Detroit devotee you know. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more breaking rumors and insider intel.